let's add these flowers to Minecraft. Oh, right, we find ourselves back in Intelligencer once more, and in this tutorial we're going to be adding custom flowers as well as custom flower generation to Minecraft, including the flowers inside of the pot. So let's go into our ModBlocks class and start with the flowers. Let's just copy over the planks twice. That's going to be fine. And this is going to be the buttercups. This is actually a real flower. I did check this out, and I think my custom texture is actually not that bad. This is, of course, a new flower block over here, and it's going to take in 3 different parameters. The first one is a status effect. This is the status effect for the suspicious stew. So let's just do something like haste maybe, and then it is the duration. I believe, I don't know in what format this is. It is definitely not in ticks. I can promise you that. I think it's in seconds, possibly. It's not in minutes as well. I don't think so. So it's probably in seconds. But 8 is going to be fine. That is going to be okay. Anything else we also want to copy from, let's say, the dandelion over here. And I believe this is actually all we need here. Now, this is going to be the potted buttercups. There you go. And this is going to be register block without item. Very important that we do not have an item for this because, of course, the potted plant works as in the following way. You put down the pot and then you right-click with the plant. That is why this is the case. And this is, of course, also named potted _buttercups. There you go. And this is going to be a new flower pot block right here. The first parameter of it being modblocks.buttercups, and that is it. We're just going to copy over the potted dandelion, and there we go. Now we have the buttercups and the potted buttercups properly registered. Now let's go into the tutorial mod client class and actually make both of them cut out as well. That actually is the case. So both the buttercups as well as the potted buttercups, there you go, should be render layer cut out. And that is going to be fine as well. Right, now let's add the block states JSON files on all of that craziness as well. Now all of this is, as always, of course, available to you in the description below. GitHub repository and individual just as well. But, you know, really, like, looking at this, it's nothing too crazy, right? It's literally just pointing to some model files. Same with the translation here. Nothing that you haven't seen yet. There we go. The translation also added. And then let's get the model files in here as well. So when it comes to the block model file, I believe that they are both pretty much standard model files. I'm pretty sure. Let's take a look here. There you go. It's a cross pattern in this case. It's the same pattern that the sampling also has. And this one is a flower pot cross. So nothing too crazy. And when it comes to the items, pretty much we only have, of course, one here, the buttercups, because, well, the plant, the potted one does not have an item associated with it. So we're also only going to have one texture over here, and that is it. And now those are the steps to add the flower itself, but of course we also want it to spawn in the world. So how will we do that? Actually, also not complicated at all. We're just going to get a new configured feature right here. So once again, this will be copied over. However, all of this is available to you to see. This is a random patch feature config, in this case, of feature flower. We're just creating a random patch, 64 tries. And we're placing down the buttercups. That's literally all that we're doing right here. And then what we're doing in the what place features class is, well, making a place feature out of it. And it looks kind of like this. So the rarity placement here is 4. And then we also want the square and biome here, as well as the motion blocking height map. So this basically just ensures that it's like placed down properly, so to speak. And then the rarity here, of course, the higher the number, the rarer the buttercups would be. It would be fairly self-explanatory and nothing too crazy. Let's copy over the tree generation over here, and we're going to call this the mod flower generation. Absolutely. Generate flowers this time. There you go. And then we're just going to change this. We're going to keep the planes over here, and we're just going to change this to buttercups. And that is it. So we want the vegetal decoration as well. That's very important. And then, of course, we also want to call this in the mod world gen class. So this is going to be a mod flower generation, generate flowers. There you go. And that is actually all of the steps that we need to do in order for the flowers to be added. We now have flowers, we now have potted flowers, and we should also have flowers that spawn in the world. So let's go into the game, make a new world, and see if everything works. All right, so we find ourselves in Minecraft again, and let's see. Well, I mean, look at that. We're already here, and there we already have some buttercups. There they are, absolutely amazing. And don't they look just absolutely great? Of course they do. So let's just get a pot over here, and let's see what happens. And there we go. We have a pot and we have a potted buttercup. Exactly how we'd expect it to. So absolutely amazing. They've been added to not only the pots, but also World Gen. So there you go. That's how easy it can be to add some custom flowers to the game. Right, but that's going to be it for this tutorial right here. Hope you found this useful and you learned something new, and I'll see you all in the next tutorial. So, yeah.